There you go. I hear it popping. Going in deep. Oh, it must be Monday night, and we are live. I think we're live. I'm looking for that light that says we are live, and my producer's saying we're live. Welcome back. I'm Stoney Stone, and I got my sidekick here,
Darren with Standard Issue Fishing Team.
Darren with Standard Issue Fishing and Mayhew Makers. We'll
Yes.
talk a little bit about that again.
Yep.
And we have a packed agenda tonight. I have two great guests with me, Warren and David. We're going to get to them in a little bit, but we got them on the show. We're talking a little bit about Halloween. I got Richard Moutry wants to give us an update. Some changes coming on with the Catfish Classic. Ooh, what could it be?
What could it be?
I don't know. I don't see that we're live. I'm looking here. Are we live? Yes? Okay. Cool. I just got to refresh. And one other thing, NorCal Guides Association dinner is this Saturday. So if you know who NorCal Guides Association is, you know what I'm talking about. But they have a fundraiser dinner going on this weekend. I have the luxury to join Rob Stoddard's table with him. So we'll be out there, and there's still tickets available. Buy your tickets, Darren. Buy your tickets. Anthony's buying his tonight. Told me he was buying his tonight. I already bought mine, and we're gonna go there. They got DeWalt raffling off a ton of stuff. And they always have guns and cool stuff, but hundreds and hundreds of raffles. It's a great time. So if you've never been to one of those dinners, definitely go check it out. James Stone, no relationship, just in the last name.
Yep.
And mine's fake, so
Yours is an
we'll talk a
alias.
little about fake here in a minute. But anyway, go to the NorCal Guides Association website, Facebook site. Go buy your tickets and join a great time on Saturday night. And say that you saw this on the podcast with Stony Stone, and you will get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well,
Probably
that's
a hard time.
a hard time. Before I get to our guest, one real quick thing. Fishing report, real simple. Night's Landing sucked.
Yep.
You went Saturday and nothing.
Got a lot of baby catfish.
We did too. More fish for the pond, but no, I didn't take any. We got tons.
Yep.
But yeah, we caught a bunch of catfish, one little baby striper, and got the squawfish we wanted. Just nobody was hungry, so do not waste your time striper fishing that far up the river at this point. If you want to get stripers, go to the Delta.
Yep.
Lots of great places there. If you want to know a few, I can tell you, but just follow Facebook, and we have our favorite spots out in the Delta.
Yeah, definitely go to the Delta.
Yep. Halloween was interesting. How many guys? When you guys know me, we do Halloween up. We have a lot of great decorations. Had a lot of great kids. What I found interesting with Halloween was the number of kids that didn't even know how to say trick or treat.
Oh wow.
They just walk up to the door, put their hand with their bag, and I'm like, I'd sit there. I was after a safety meeting, and what do you say?
Right.
They just look at me. I'm like, you don't say it, you don't get candy. Trick or treat. There you go. And I'm surprised. I'm lucky
Yeah.
eggs are expensive because we didn't have to worry about getting eggs. But it was just. And the one cool thing I really liked was that there was a few Indian families in the neighborhood, and there's some Asian. I don't know if it was Japanese. I think they were Japanese. But what I really liked was them coming. They come to America. They adapt. They try, and they're trying to teach their kids the culture of Halloween. Right, and they see them with their Christmas decorations every year and stuff. And what was kind of cool is that you got, that's what we're not to get all political or anything, but America is a melting pot of cultures, and it's cool to see people come out from other countries legally do what they got to do, but they're trying to adapt to our culture and the things that we do here, and they assimilate. But they also do their own things, which is cool, and we can learn from their cultures as well. But anyway, that was all I want to touch on. Halloween was a blast. What'd you guys do? Hanging out?
We went and seen a movie. We've lived in our house for 3 years now, going on 4 years, and we've never once had a trick or treater.
Never once.
So we decided.
Well, it's because you're at the movies.
Nope. This year we decided to go to the movie, and we went and seen the new Bruce Springsteen movie.
Oh, I do want to see
really
that.
Good movie.
But I'm kind of cheap. I'll wait 6 months till I can get it on Netflix or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to our guest. We have a great guest, Warren Frederickson. If you guys haven't seen him on Facebook or YouTube or all the places or out in the water, he's here live in the studio. And Dave Mayo, another great fisherman. Welcome to the
Thank
Fishing
you.
with Stony Stone
Thank you.
podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about you guys, and then I've got a bunch of questions. You can decide who goes first. And
Well, we fished on Halloween instead of trick or treating.
nice.
And Dave actually caught his first California salmon for the 25 season.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right? The last.
Right, the
Right?
last day.
Last
Last
day.
day, last minute.
Like the last hour. I was like, yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I did have a lot of fish on.
Yeah.
Or
But you
bites,
lost.
But I lost, and I had fish caught in my boat, but I just never could get one in the boat myself. So
Right.
finally, so the last day we're gonna do it, Warren. We're gonna do it. You know.
Nice.
So we finally did it. So
That's awesome.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
It's so much. How'd it feel reeling that salmon in?
Good. It felt good. It wasn't that big. It was only
No, it's about 9 pounds.
Yeah, 8
But it's a
10
salmon.
Salmon.
Hey.
It felt good just to get it in the boat. I felt like
Got the
weight off my
skunk off.
shoulders. My wife
So the
said,
monkey off your back.
Yeah, it's like my wife said, if you don't catch a salmon a day,
Don't come home.
sell your stuff, sell the
Oh.
boat, take up knitting.
Oh no.
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 Hey, that's some,
Because
that's
I've been in a pretty good slump lately. I mean,
no.
me and Warren got together like 3-4 times. We were like salmon, no salmon, you know. Then we went out to another place and fished for the catfish off the catfish bash. We didn't catch a fish. You know, so we're like, oh my god, we gotta get this off our back. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, we finally did. So I felt
No, that's great. I mean, we went out a bunch of times ourselves, and I think we only got skunked once. Or I shouldn't say, I don't think we ever got skunked. We didn't get limits.
Yeah.
We'd always get 1 or 2, or we went with the guys, we went by ourselves.
Yep.
We got some. We got pretty lucky.
Yeah, the whole salmon season, I didn't realize Dave hadn't caught one because we were catching 2 to 6 salmon every trip.
Except
right?
Yeah.
when
Right.
Dave was with you.
I was the net boy.
Know your role.
Yep, no more
At least
roll.
you're not knitting. That's
Nope,
good.
nope, yep. So I definitely didn't have to buy the knitting stuff this week, so that's pretty good.
That's good.
Really good.
So I want to dive a little bit into how we met. You know,
wow.
I mean, we're doing stuff on YouTube and doing things that we do, and pass across. And there's so many people that follow Old Farts Fishing, and now starting to follow the Fishing with Stony Stone, brand. You guys know me; I brand everything.
Yeah.
And we kind of how'd we meet?
Well, I met you the first time at Johnson's.
Yes,
Yeah, a long time ago, whenever that was, 5 years ago, probably.
you're like probably the same thing, Kevin. Like, who's this Stony guy?
Yeah.
The Stony baloney.
So,
Yeah.
and
Oh, look! Oh, we have a guest, special guest.
in case you guys want to know, dogs always want my lap.
So Sparky, our little stupid dog, does not go to anybody.
No.
He hides.
No.
But Warren came. I mean, he still doesn't go to Darren.
No.
Yeah.
But that's because you have peanut butter. Anyway, but he just warmed up right there and
Yeah.
just boom. Okay,
That's
I
good.
guess you're gonna be part of the podcast. But that is Sparky. His name is not Sparky for anything related to me. My wife named him. I did not name him. It just happened to be that. But anyway, Johnson's.
Yep.
And then what happened after that?
Was it met you or
Yeah. Well, I know how. Where did we meet?
we met? Me and you met at the ISC show last year.
There you go.
But I mean, I talked to you online,
Right.
on Facebook, messaging back and forth. But yeah, we
ISC
actually
show?
met in person, yeah, at the ISC show.
Which is coming up again.
Kevin Brock's booth.
Yep,
Yeah.
which is coming up, and we will be there with Kevin Brock this year as well.
Yeah.
And then we cross paths again with catfishing,
Catfish Bash.
catfish
Yeah.
bash.
You sent me the invite.
We sent the invite to everybody,
Yeah.
you included, and
Yeah. Well,
Some
no,
people-
Tell them how
yeah.
I actually got it going.
yeah, tell us.
So
We want to know.
you sent me the invite, right?
Yep.
I sent it to Dave. I says, "Do you want to go catfishing?" He says, "I don't know anything about catfish." I says, "I've never fished for him in my life."
Yeah, I mean,
So-
well, just on the bank with the wife. And the,
Right,
You know,
but not to like target them and
Right.
just
No,
go like,
Just go out and have fun, sit on the bank,
Mhm.
a beach somewhere, a night lantern, some cut bait,
Yeah.
just do that. But other than that, yeah. But this catfishing that we're doing nowadays is
it's a different game, right?
a different game.
So how'd you learn?
So, my good buddy that I fish with a lot, JU,
Yep, we know
fished with
JU.
Steve.
Yep.
And I watched these videos 7 times in a row. I told Dave I got it figured out.
Yeah, plus your videos I saw.
Yeah.
And watched some just some others.
There's a lot of videos out there
A
now.
lot of definitely a lot out there
Yeah.
on catfishing.
And we just went and pretty much like I normally did walleye fishing, we just fished the same way. And
Yeah.
There's the same way, and enter a
One-
tournament.
yeah,
Yeah, enter that term. Well, we fished. What we did first is that we went to Clear Lake.
Yeah.
We fished for crappie. That's when we kind of decided. We kind of talked about coming on Catfish Bash, and then I think the next couple of days we ended up signing up for that. So that's pretty cool. That was Warren's first time at Clear Lake.
First time at Clear
Oh,
Lake.
yeah.
First time like fishing really seriously for catfish. First time saying, "Hey, let's just go dive into a tournament,"
Yeah.
and then you win it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think. Hey, aren't we the only rookie team that won a tournament this year?
I believe
I'd have
so.
to, I believe so. We'd have to go back
I
and
like
look,
that. I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
but if I look at the numbers now, well, let's you came on strong. You
Yeah, we
came
did.
on
We came on
strong.
strong.
Then what happened? You're kind of been slowly sliding
Yeah,
down.
Just not enough.
well,
So-
we, part of our problem was that fished too many different things.
We got so
Yeah.
much
Just
going
kept
on.
trying
So-
different.
Yeah.
No, different lakes.
Oh, you're just doing a lot of fishing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And, we never had time to pre-fish.
Pre-fish.
Yeah.
That's our problem.
So
we just don't have.
we just show up and go fishing
Yeah.
and catch fish.
Just-
we can't. We can't.
Just go out there. Well, see, that's kind of cool because
with the kokanee stuff going on and
Yeah.
trout stuff going on, and you know,
you just
everything that we
go out
do.
there. You're just gonna go fish. You're gonna have a good time.
Yep.
There might be some money
Whatever
involved.
happens.
Yep.
There might not be any money. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
You know.
that's pretty
Perfect.
awesome. Yeah. I mean, like everything we do on Warren's channel,
Yeah.
you know, we show everything. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you got a phone call from
Do you get
Steve
phone calls from
Johnson-
people?
Steve Johnson
Yeah.
saying that.
What are you doing?
Yeah, because we're live.
Yeah.
We were live Facebook during the Catfish Bash tournament.
You're done. Just telling me
that
down.
day. You know, that day. So everybody was saying, "Hey, these guys are actually showing what's going on, what you're doing, and where you're doing it at."
Yeah.
And then he
And
got
the
all upset.
presentation-
During the
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah,
Oh,
during the
well.
tournament.
Oh.
You know.
but that's what Warren's channel's about.
No, and and so
Exactly.
so when I started doing my Facebook, YouTube stuff, you know, right during COVID, after COVID, when I didn't know anything about fishing, I'm learning fishing.
Yeah.
You know, I toyed around with it, but didn't own a lot of stuff and started doing my thing. I got so much crap from people. You're blowing our spots up. I mean, I was at Ellis Lake, and we were like, "What are you doing? You're blowing our." I'm like, "It's Ellis Lake." You know, but then I started fishing, different spots on the rivers and, some of the sloughs up in Yuba City and started, got a boat and started doing all this stuff. And all of a sudden the hate started coming out.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? You're showing. I'm like,
That's pretty much.
so I started kind of down it back a little bit, but then I got to a mode that was like, not an FU mode, but it was like, look,
Yeah.
I could, and as I started learning more and more, you can show me everything, which people have. I can go out and do it and it won't work.
Sure.
Because there's little things that there's tides, there's winds, there's different times, there's all these factors.
Speeds. I mean,
So
Yeah.
I can give you everything, but you still got to do it, and you
Yeah.
still got to get fish on the line.
Well,
Still gotta
we
understand.
showed you guys that when we took you to Bullards.
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes.
nobody's catching fish. We go out and catch 3 limits in no time.
no time.
Right.
Right.
So I'm all about sharing the sport, sharing what we love to do,
Yeah.
getting the word out. We get a lot of new people. Like if we weren't doing what we were doing with catfishing and making videos and sharing like we do on social media, you guys would have never joined.
Right.
And now you are. You're in there. You're doing it.
Yeah.
You're entering other tournaments. Richard's got one. He's going to come on and talk about at about 7:30. We're going to let Richard in talk about what's going on with the Catfish Classic, Channel Cat Classic, I should say.
Yep.
Get the name right, Stoney.
Triple C.
Triple C.
Triple C. That's the easiest way to do it.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting how this is why I do what I do with the podcast and with the pages that we do, is it brings people together.
Yeah.
And you're
It's
either
camaraderie.
together or you're not. And there's a lot of negativity and a lot of things we do, regardless of fishing or anything. But it's you choose what you want to engage with, and I think that's one reason why you guys are here. And a lot of people have come into the studio and watched the channel. Is we're not about that. We're not about the negativity. We're all about
No.
supporting each
Oh,
other
yeah.
and
That's it.
having a great time and
Having fun.
fishing and learning.
Yeah.
I think that's why you and I we do a lot of the same things. We have different styles, but we're doing it, and I'm getting you into filming your stuff when you're out there doing
Yeah.
stuff, and
Yep.
you know,
Sometimes it's a pain, but
But
sometimes
you learn, it's learning
sometimes I
process.
totally forget to bring the cameras. It's just like I'll be on the road going fishing, like, oh, I forgot the cameras.
I know. I bought all
All
this
right.
stuff to do it. I just haven't done it yet.
well, here's the
Because I do
thing.
enough fishing with Warren.
So Warren uses his
you know?
phone, which is great. I was using GoPros and doing all this
Yeah.
stuff and editing and doing a lot of like high end, just trying to make it fancy, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's taken me a little bit of time, but if you notice on the YouTube page now and even our Facebook, you'll see a podcast long video, which we stream live and you guys get to be a part of. But you're seeing these short little 60 seconds, 90 seconds.
Mhm.
Nobody wants to watch a 5-minute video. Some guys, they want to watch that quick boom, boom, boom. So I'll take, like our last tournament, Mendocino. I took all 5 or 6 fish we caught, did 6 hook up, net, hook up, net, hook up, put the whole day in about 60 seconds. We had tons of views on that.
Wow.
Because people's attention span isn't much more than about 60 seconds.
Yeah.
A lot shorter sometimes if you don't have that nice, catchy AI video up front. Reel them in of a big old salmon jumping out of your hand.
Yeah.
Or a big old sturgeon jumping behind you.
Right.
Yep.
It's called clickbait.
Yeah.
I got you to watch it, didn't it?
Yeah.
So let's talk about AI. What do you think about AI and where it's going? I know
Um,
it's not
man.
fishing related, but
I haven't really played with it too much, but it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It is.
Just like those videos you made of me and Warren coming on
Yeah.
the podcast.
just real quick, right?
Real quick, but those things are almost they're lifelike.
Yeah.
They're-
How crazy? How crazy is that?
And this is just an app on my phone
Mm-hmm.
that you can download for free, and you can make these quick little 6-second videos that takes a photo, turns it to life, and you just have fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with it, making a lot of crazy videos, and
Sure.
there's some people that that salmon one that I had where it's jumping out of my hands into the river. Oh, that's not a safe for Lemmy people. I'm like, dude, can you not tell that this is fake? I mean, but it's getting close.
Yeah, but
Man,
you're
it
getting
is.
bad because me and your producer have talked about doing an AI intervention.
Yeah.
You have just a
We're
little
gonna
bit too much time on your
Put
hands.
Stoney in a 12-step.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put Stoney on an AI 12-step here.
So what happens with free apps is they'll give it to you like you can only do X amount of videos,
Yeah.
right? Because then they cut you off, you exceeded your limit, and they'll lock you out for 24 hours, right?
Mhm.
Well,
How many apps do you have?
no, I have one app,
Oh, okay.
but I think I have like 3 sign-ons. Because
Yeah.
it times out, kicks me out. I'm like, I'm not done yet. I gotta log out, log back in under another email,
Yeah.
and I can continue to have some fun. But no, it's just, AI is kind of interesting because,
Yeah.
like anything in life, you can have too much of it. There are some really great things out of AI with workflows, and if there was things like when I was in the supply chain world and in the corporate world, if I had AI back then, how much more efficient I would have been and got things done. Now, they probably would have just replaced me with
No.
somebody else, which they did
I
anyway.
would've.
I would have. Well, they did. I got a little older and a little rusty, but no, it allowed me to start fishing more and
Yeah.
run my own business. So it was a blessing in disguise. But
Yeah.
that day comes. But AI is one of those things you can not embrace it, and push it away, but it's not stopping.
No, it's
Or
gonna get
you
bigger and
embrace
bigger and
it
bigger.
and say, how can I utilize this in a positive way?
Yeah.
That
That's the
efficiency.
thing.
Especially like in your business I mean,
Yeah.
that
Well,
might
with
be
the
a good.
photography world,
Yeah,
we're
that'd be
using
awesome.
a lot of things that would take us hours to do or
Mhm.
days to do. We can do in minutes.
Right.
A lot of the photo editing we don't do a lot of AI, but there's things where we replace backgrounds and we take stuff out, or we put in furniture, so the whole digital staging. So we do a lot of that stuff, and
Yeah.
so a lot of what we do in my business isn't not so much that we're pro really cool photographers. We're providing the service,
Right.
and the service is you want us to get you nice pictures. How I get those pictures is up to us. It could be ground on the feet, or feet on the ground, going there shooting a house, and then going home and using AI to touch those up and make them more beautiful. But it's a service, and that's what we sell.
And if you embrace AI, you can actually start catching more fish, right, Stoney?
Oh, I got tons
Oh.
of video of me catching bigger fish.
he's catching walleye. more.
Right.
He's got a couple of pictures of some walleye on there.
Yeah.
I told him to give me a striped bass, but it can't a walleye. I mean, AI doesn't know what you're going to
No,
catch.
right, yeah. But you're catching fish.
I'm catching
Yeah.
fish.
Catching fish. That's
Finally.
awesome. Yeah, that's
Finally.
awesome. All that matters.
So I would say, if you haven't played with AI, play with it. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. For helping you write, people know I spell, like I had AI a long time ago when it started first coming out and everybody's on ChatGPT. I ended up writing a little card to my wife, right? A little, like, the love you card type thing.
Yeah.
Printed it out. And first thing she's like, did you make this? I'm like, yeah. She said, no, you didn't. I'm like, why? She's like,
Spelling's
"Well,
perfect."
Everything is spelled correctly. Use the proper grammar. So just use it wisely. So now when I do AI and I have it write something, I'm like, can you dumb it down a little bit? It'll change the words a little bit. Wait, a little bit more. Oh, wait. Just one more time. Oh, now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
I
yeah.
can share it. Oh, misspell a few words. So I'm even using AI to make me
Yeah.
look like I really am.
So I think I'm gonna embrace it.
No,
Yeah.
embrace it.
You have to.
It can be powerful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I want to learn it a little more. I can starting to use it for my job. I'm a project manager for a structural steel company. We have to look at a lot of prints. We have to look at contract drawings. We have to look at our shop drawings. We have to compare them. It's a lot of time. You go print out 400 and something drawings and look through 400 and something drawings in a day. It's like, can I get this machine to do this?
Right.
Right.
Compare these drawings for me and find the discrepancies.
Yeah.
So you got to embrace it. Like you said, you use it for good, positive. I think it'll be a good thing.
Sure.
No, totally.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty remarkable what they're doing with that.
Yeah,
It's pretty
it is.
remarkable.
Well, even when it comes to research, right? Anything even fishing related research, where you want to know something, you want to know some regulations, or you want to. And I would say you don't just trust what it tells you, just like the internet. You don't trust everything you find on the internet.
Why
It's
not?
all about. You've been catfished, right? But it's all about validating, right? So even when I was in corporate and I was working high tech, and I didn't know everything. I was a program manager. My job was to babysit engineers most of the time. I didn't have to know a lot about what they did. I just needed to get the answers and be the guy that could get the answers. So I knew a lot about where to go to get the answers. I had AI to help me get those answers. I could have been even more efficient. But I use it a lot for research. And it's kind of cool where you can go into AI now and put any topic you want and just say, I want to know more about this. And it just starts feeding you stuff. And then it's kind of scary. You start interacting with it. You almost feel like you're talking to somebody. But it's kind of interesting. So yeah, I'm embracing it. A little too much, so yes, an intervention may be necessary.
Yep, in the future.
Because you're not using it for good.
Yeah.
You're using it for evil.
He's having fun with it.
I'm having fun.
Evil.
I haven't
Using fun is
Quasi
evil.
evil.
It's when I turn it into actually doing evil things with it that are out of spite, as opposed to as a fun.
Your first divorce. I'm going to reload this episode.
All you gotta say is that there may be some kissing videos that pop up that really didn't happen.
What?
But it was all in fun.
Yeah.
But it's all fun.
Scary.
Yes, very much.
So how are you liking the catfish tournaments? I mean, you're going into the championship. You guys made it.
Yeah.
But it's your team.
Yay!
Not on a wild card. You
Nope,
actually
made it.
You know, so a rookie team, first year out, makes the championship in the number 10 spot, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whether you're 10 or whether you're first, you're in there. So
It's in there.
congratulations.
Yeah, so you're saying there's a chance.
Well, there was 5 wild card spots that got chances too.
Yeah.
So I had one person kind of get upset and saying, "I don't understand why you have this wild card spot." And you know, there could be somebody that didn't do well all year could win this thing. I'm like, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it's a wild card.
Right,
You know, if you're that good a fisherman,
We're
why are
not
you
worried
worried?
about it.
Right.
Just do your thing, right?
Just go out there and have
you're a
fun.
And I think next year we're planning on fishing a whole lot more catfish than the other
We'll
stuff.
see you out there.
See,
a lot.
that's
the kokanee stuff.
I've done pretty much the opposite. I've said talked to my wife and said, we're going to do the tournaments next year, but we're not going to pre-fish.
Yeah.
We know spots.
Worked for us.
Well, the way we look
championship.
at it is we fish throughout the whole year. We started our tournaments, doing tournaments last year in 2024. We got the last tournament of the year. My wife started this whole monster by, well, let's get into a tournament. It's fun, you know. Now I'm like, yeah, we got to do them all.
Yeah.
But I told her, I said, you know, we enjoy so many other types of fishing that we didn't get to do any of that this year.
Yeah.
We haven't been out rock fishing at all this year.
Oh, wow.
We haven't done a whole lot of. We didn't do any shark fishing this year.
Yeah.
We did one halibut trip. Normally we're down there at the bay fishing for halibut every weekend if they're biting.
Yeah.
We'll do 3 or 4 shark fishing trips, 3 or 4 rock fishing trips. But we were so focused on catfishing this year, we didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
So next year, I told them, we've got the spots. We know where to catch the fish. We're just not going to do the pre-fishing.
Yeah, it's with us. We don't have the spots yet, so we have
We
like
just locked
2.
into 'em.
Yeah, I mean, we did the first tournament. We did 1 day of pre-fish. We didn't think we were because we had all that bad weather right before the tournament.
Yep.
You know, so we ended up getting that one Saturday prior, and we smacked them.
Yeah.
And then we moved around. and found fish in other places too. So I mean, we got a couple areas that we do have, but yeah, we don't have. Like, that's why we kind of struggled during the middle of the year.
No, it's tough,
You know, yeah.
and you got teams like Hook 'em Big, right? They're not new players to this, right?
Right.
They're in the championship on a wild card. Why? Because this year wasn't their year. They struggled a little bit. They had some challenges. You know, I know Hook 'em Big. Daniel started fishing with Michael. Before that, you know, Daniel had his own team with his uncle, I believe it was, the one that just passed away, and that was hard for him, right? So now he's adjusting to a new team, and he's doing his thing, and you know they struggled a little bit this year, but they'll come back, and that's the cool thing that I like about the tournaments is, and everybody that is in the tournament thing, you gotta like it, right? You gotta know, you know, like Darren's, I think he's struggling on the fence a little bit. He likes it, he wants to be in it, but he also likes to do all this other fishing.
Yeah.
So teams are going to make decisions on how they want to approach it. You know, I'm kind of with Darren, pre-fishing. I don't go up to pre-fish necessarily to, like, I'm in a tournament. I go up there I'll cruise the lake. I'll search some holes, some spots to see if there's even fish there. I may drop a line, I might catch one, but I'm not out there to beat up the fish. I'm there to see if I'm going to get takedowns or whatever. and then just move around to a few spots, come up with a strategy. Most of the time, the strategy that I have going into the tournament is not the strategy we end up doing.
Right.
There's
Yeah,
some
you're right.
variable that changes. Somebody gets in my head. Something happens, and then all of a sudden you put too much pressure on yourself,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you're like, "Holy shit! Do I even know how to fish anymore?" Because you
Yeah.
put this
Yeah.
own pressure. But that's
And
tournaments.
That's the biggest thing for us. When we did the pre-fishing this year, we did really good during the pre-fishing.
Yep. And
Came
we've
to the
done that.
tournaments, and it was
It
totally
does.
opposite.
You're absolutely correct.
You know, so
Yeah, as you know, I walleye fished all
Yep.
over the country,
Yep.
pretty much professionally, right? And I always figured pre-fishing was eliminating water.
okay.
You know,
Right.
you
Pretty
go
much.
out and you just if you hit a spot, if you catch a fish, you move to another
Yep.
spot.
Stick and move.
And if you don't catch any fish there, you cross it off, go to another spot.
Okay.
Yeah,
And just,
those definitely those productive areas.
Yeah, or you didn't mark fish in that spot that
Right.
normally holds
Yeah.
fish, right? And so yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody's gonna have a different strategy.
Yeah. You just don't beat up your areas though,
Yeah.
too.
No.
A lot of people don't understand that. I mean, they do in there and they catch a lot of fish. Oh, this is a good place to go, but they end up beating that area up.
Then they're not
You
gonna
can
hit.
storm out
They're not going to
everybody.
get back in there. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Storm out
it's
them. They're
yeah, it's like
Scared
you're
of
not, right. So you just got to be mindful and
Yeah.
stick a fish, couple fish, good fishes, move on. You know.
I'm just still a firm believer too, though. I think we need to start releasing our fish where we catch them.
That's something that I thought was a good idea potentially to see if there's a way to pull that off. Is you put it back in live well and then you take them out closer to where you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you're all the way at Lakeport, you go. and
Yeah,
you're back
Right.
that
No,
way, I
right.
mean,
No, yeah. No. Yeah.
You know, but I think some conservation has been the biggest thing for us with the catfishing.
Mm-hmm.
Is to conserve the fish, and we're always coming up with different ways. You know, Jake this year has come up with different ways to try to help manage that. We're still learning, still trying different things, and trying to find that rhythm.
Yeah.
I think the way we're doing the weigh-in by your launch number, and you weigh in that same
A lot
order
smoother. Yeah.
is potentially going to get smoother.
It was. I mean, that's
it's better, but what happens is when you've got a tough tournament where, say, four or five teams did not catch fish, now you got these voids. We got to figure out how to close those voids so people aren't waiting, thinking, "Oh, wait, I still have time," when they don't because their number's up.
Right.
So just making sure the teams know that
They
hey,
know.
there is no number 3 or number 4.
Right.
You're right after number 2 now. Be ready.
Right.
And so just some fine tuning, I think, is going to make that go
Yeah.
a
Once
lot
you start lining
smoother.
them up, line them up that way.
Either that or just start having everybody show up in line. You know, that's what they did on the walleye tournament.
Which we've done that too.
And you just show up with an empty bag and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the reason we got away from that is one thing that we want to do is get the results out as quick as possible. So it was becoming a challenge for the administrative team to jump around trying to figure out. So if we already had them in order and the teams came up in order, they just went down the list. Team 1, team 2. There was no. So we were trying to make it easier for the girls doing the stuff on the back end by changing some stuff on the front end. That's really why we changed it. And then the end result is we get those results out fast.
Yeah.
You know, we were in tournaments before the bash where you didn't get your results for 3-4 days at times.
Yeah.
And people were like, "What's going on?" We're like,
Wow.
"We're never going to do that. We're going to get them out like right after," which means Stoney's going to get them out right after. So as soon as I can make it easier for the front end for the girls to do their thing, then I can go in and do my thing and get those results out. So, so we're planning. We're trying to do things administrative wise as well as team wise.
I think what Warren was saying is that you still show up at your weigh-in, whether
Right.
you're
Yeah.
team
Or
3
get
and
'em
you
all
didn't
right
catch any
if you're
fish,
team number 5, you don't have a fish.
but you
You
still
just
show up.
Still
and
show
go.
up.
Yeah.
A lot of guys leave though. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
got-
just say no.
Well,
You
you
have
just-
to show up.
Yeah.
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 You should check in. I mean,
Yeah, so Jake and I are having some more meetings. We're gonna have some kind of try as best we can to set the rules up
But-
for the whole year,
yeah.
so everybody knows what they're getting into, all the way up through their championship, so they can determine: am I gonna do this? Am I not gonna do this? But they know what they're getting into. So this was a huge growing year for us.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like that deal where we release the fish out in deeper water.
Yeah.
Because the water's a lot cooler, like back
Right.
back where that restaurant is.
Mhm.
You know, it's stale.
Yeah.
You know, so you definitely want to get those fish out in their oxygen. You know,
Yeah.
so.
And they may not die right away. They look like they swim off.
Yeah,
And then a few
yeah,
hours later,
yeah.
they're all
But yeah, the plus-
coming to the surface.
Yeah. Plus, the fishermen that are catching those fish, they need to just keep those fish alive.
Yeah.
They need to, check
Take
them,
care of them.
take care of them.
Yeah.
Ice, more
Yeah.
oxygen circulate. I
Yeah.
mean,
And that's one of the things I've done too. With like wintertime coming in, fish are going to be deeper.
Burp tubes.
Burp tubes, and also I have a descending device.
Yes, you were talking
So when I catch a fish that I'm not going to keep, I can hook this descending device on its lip, send it straight back down there, and it'll automatically release so that fish is back down
Sure.
where you caught it.
oh, that's a good idea too.
You know?
Yeah.
So that way you're not having to worry about burping them if you're not
Yeah,
going
we
to
had a
keep it.
burp quite a few fish during
Yeah.
pre-fish.
Yep.
for that tournament.
And we have a couple of videos out there. I think Darren, you might even have some out. I know I have some out showing the burping technique.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just go to our YouTube page, Old Farts Fishing, and there'll be a burping.
Just get a little slimy.
Yep. Yep.
Slimy.
A little bit.
Just
There
get a
you
little
go.
slimy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, we're about 7:30.
He is.
So you told me you got something to say, and I always said, Richard, anytime you want to say something, whether I have guests or not, I'm gonna let you in. And here you are in Hawaii.
What?
He said he's
Oh!
working.
Yeah, I'm working. Uh, Unfortunately, I'm here today and tomorrow, and then I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, this is a work excursion. Um,
Okay.
Got to do what you got to do.
Turn your phone the other way for me. I want to see what happens.
What, you want me to
Can you?
turn it around?
Turn it
Sideways.
sideways.
Oh, this way?
There you
There
go.
we
There we go.
Now I like that view better.
There
It
we
just
go.
fills the screen better.
Hotel.
There
Oh,
you go.
okay. All right, we're good.
There you go.
Um,
So,
so After a little debating and a little mulling over, I've decided that Kelseyville, the state park, just isn't going to work for me the uh, for the weigh in and all that. So um, I decided to change it. I tried to get it over at Lakeport, but there's three tournaments over there for that weekend. Three bass tournaments. Two on the 25th and one on the 26th. So Angie wasn't able to accommodate that. So we're moving the tournament headquarters to Redbud. So yeah, I just think the state park is a little too um, out of the way. Even though they have some great accommodations there, you're going to limit the public activity and the freedom to kind of move around. Uh, Freely, you got to go in and out of the park. And they got some restrictions out there that I really don't like. So I'm in the process of getting the insurance application and all that to move to Redbud. I talked to Angie. She said it was available. So I've got to talk to the city of Clear Lake and make that official, but I'm working on that now. So more to come on that. And then, of course, I'll change the flyer and then we'll get everything out and start uh, changing some things out as far as the location on the flyer and all the promotional stuff. So that's that.
ooh, technology.
Hang
Yeah.
on 1 second.
Yeah. So I'm just
So
going
we're
to
moving to Redbud.
make things a little easier. Just waiting on the official response from the city. I don't think there's going to be a problem. I don't think the insurances are going to be too much. Um, Depending on what we do with any vendors and all. I really don't like the fact that they want every vendor to have a special events permit. So I'll see if I can have do a workaround on that because it'll be part of the actual event. Um, so once I hear from I think her name is Michelle, um, I will get some more details and see exactly what they're working with.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, cool. I mean, it's good. I mean, at least it's not anything major. It's like you
Yeah.
change of venue.
No,
Richard's got a little issues to work through, which I know he's going to work through. He's a professional man. He's going to make it happen. It's just, we've done tournaments at Redwood before,
Yep.
right? But I don't think you're ever going to see what Richard's putting on a Redwood before.
No, no. Well, one thing that's nice about Redbud, they do have several docks there at the launch,
Right. Yeah.
so it makes it a little
It's a
easier. I
great
think.
facility.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
is. It's a great facility.
Yeah.
They do really
yeah,
a lot of tournaments.
and we're expecting the water to stay at a decent level here, so I don't think anything's going to get restrictive. They do have that major muscle requirement. There's a bunch of flyers and a bunch of stuff. If anybody fished the Catfish Derby, there's a packet that they gave you that has all of these, not really a lot of requirement, but just more so information on decontamination, what guys should do, and also the dogs. Dogs are going to be out there. The inspectors are going to be out there. So there's going to be no lacks in that area. But I think everything else should be okay. I don't think it's going to be no too much of a problem. There's plenty of parking out there, and most of the bass tournaments are on the other side of the lake. Excuse me.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
If I want to register for the Channel Cat Classic, how do we do that?
So if you're ready to to register for the Channel Cat Classic, we have streamlined it a little bit. You just go to www.channelcatclassic.com and you will see the registration form and link there. It's got your ability to pay any optional stuff you need and even get some merchandise if you want from the page. So um, if you run into any problems, you can call me at 916-257-8076.
Perfect.
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 And don't
Awesome.
forget to buy the merch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Merch is what's.
Yeah, I heard he's got merch on there already.
He does
That's
have
awesome.
merch on there,
That's
so
awesome. That's
Yeah,
a good job.
yeah,
yeah,
thank you.
definitely get that stuff.
Hats are coming next. So most of the stuff will limited supply stuff until we get a little closer, and then I'll have more variety of the colors and the statements on the shirts as we get closer. Um, so yeah,
Sounds
it's
good.
right around the corner. It's coming.
Yes, it is.
I get this
Yep.
feeling every time he talks about this tournament that it's gonna be like going to a concert or something. You're gonna have guys in the parking lot selling their knockoff shirts. Get your Channel Cat Classic shirts here.
Be
Get
selling,
them. They'll be selling them as you're driving up.
selling entry
Yeah.
fees down the road.
Yeah.
One of those guys with a t-shirt gun shooting.
Right.
That's
So
gonna be sick.
we're
Yeah,
excited.
and if anybody ever sees me out or whatever, I'm gonna be at Clear Lake obviously a few times during the year until we get out there. I usually have shirts available. They have it in my truck, or merch in my truck. Or just hit me up and let me know you're going to be down or close in the area. I'll make sure I bring sizes with me. Um, I was keeping the entire both boxes in my truck, but I don't think that's a good idea. So if you want one,
No.
Yeah.
just let me know.
Washington Clear Lake.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. Well,
Looking forward to this thing.
Yeah.
Really am. It's gonna be a
Yeah, I
good
got to
time.
do a little better than last weekend. That was
I was gonna say, how was the Clash of the Titans, Mr. Mutri?
it was fun. We had a good time. We made the right choices. We just, I always say catching fish is skill. The size is always the luck part.
Right.
So we moved around. We checked our spots. We got some new, well, not really new spots, but we checked some spots that we thought would be active, and they weren't. And everybody struggled. I don't think people. I think we had 14 pounders probably around 10, 30, 11, and from talking to everybody, nobody even caught a decent sized fish until 11:30, and we were out there
Wow.
just
Oh
at
wow.
7 o'clock. So
Wow.
guys scrambled and got some decent ones at that strange time during the day around 10 or 11 o'clock, which is usually kind of where it slows down. um,
Yeah.
but we moved to a few spots and got bites. We got some strange takedowns. I mean, they weren't really aggressive. Um, and you can see that in the weights. I mean, there was one, the guy's caught a 23, and everything else is 14, 15, 16 pounds. And last week, before that, you couldn't keep a 20 out of the boat. So, um,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, 1 pound, I made it like a half a pound out of third. Two loners and Sippy they just ran away with it. And Sippy had 13. They had a 9 and a 4 till 1 o'clock, something like that. So they made a good move and um, put some pounds on the boat. But it was fun.
Nice.
That's
Shout
awesome.
out to Chris. He did a good job of managing everything and getting everybody together. And I'm sure next year it's going to be even better than this time. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yep, and Chris has got his own thing going on with Clash of the Titans next year. So you got Chris doing stuff, you got Jake doing stuff, you got Richard doing stuff. There's gonna be a whole lot of catfishing for everybody to get into.
A lot of
So,
stuff.
Right.
a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
And yep, and that's what I like about it, right? A lot of people are like, "Oh my God, there's too much going on." Well, we don't have 96 tournaments. Those Bass guys last year had 96 tournaments declared. Like I didn't look this year for 2026 to see
There's so
how many
many
tournaments, but
different- there's so
for
many
Probably the
25,
same amount. I think there's
so many
more.
different ones, you know.
yeah. So the fact that we got a few more tournaments for catfishing, so be it. We just got to work our way, and we'll be the Bass guys at some point.
Well, but we'll never be bass holes.
We'll never be bass holes.
No.
Don't ever be a bass hole. Richard, I
I'm gonna-
appreciate you taking your Hawaii time to join us.
Hey,
Yes,
no problem.
definitely.
No problem at all. Hey, Tony, reach out to Dieter, see if he wants to MC.
Hey, I might. You know, I got a plan. I'm planning a trip next year out to North Carolina to go see Dieter Melhorn myself,
Yep.
and hopefully fish with him, get some footage. So that is in the works. I just hope that everything pans out and plays nice with me to be able to make that happen. So
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him and see what that might cause. That might be a pretty big draw if I can get him out here to MC.
yeah, I want to get him out here to fish a tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll tell Rita, you make the trip, Dieter. I'll pay your entry fee. So
There you
know
go.
you may watch us.
Yeah, you
So-
pay the $50.
I'll pay.
We'll get him on our boat, no problem.
Yeah.
I might have to. swing
I'm
the
gonna
deal.
need a third.
We're gonna have to have an auction, a Dieter Melhorn auction, and who could get
There we go.
on the boat as
Yeah.
a third person.
Right.
There we go.
No,
All right,
it's good.
well,
The guy's a
yeah.
great guy.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate the time, Sony. As always, I appreciate you allowing me to have my voice on your channel and your podcast. I appreciate that very much. And
Oh, and then I'm gonna plug something real quick. I don't know if you want to do this, but let's talk some music.
yeah.
You want to plug anything with that or no?
Um, so if you've listened to any of my new stuff, and if you listen to any of Stoney's new stuff, and Kevin Brock, and there's some theme songs that are going out. Matter of fact, she just finished like four more for me. I was listening to them on the way over here. If anybody wants a theme song for anything for their business, for fishing, for anything, she's got some talent and she's putting it out there. It's I think it's very frequency. Um, I think Sony has her contact information too. Yeah, if anybody is interested in getting a theme song at all, she is doing a very good job of putting them out there. So there's, I just put another one out there today, and there's going to be a couple more once I get to editing the videos from the Clash of the Titans. You're going to hear some more stuff that she put out there. So it's all custom made.
Sweet.
She's really doing a good job.
Yep. So and I think Richard undersold it a little bit. I want to help him. These are custom made for whatever you want. So we have a
Yeah.
Catfish Wars that was done. Eric did a great job putting a video together, and he got some music that he found, some royalty stuff that fit perfectly. But I'm like, I wanted a little more. So I saw what Richard did with what he was doing with pandemic fishing. I saw what he did with the Channel Cat Classic, and he sent me the song before he even released it out. He's like, "What do you think of this?" I went, "Holy crap!" I mean, you talk about putting something together to get the emotion and feeling, and she did it for Catfish Wars. And so go into our YouTube page, look at the Catfish Wars trailer, the last one, and just see how it was all put together with the theme music. And so now I have one for that. I got one for Driving with Stony Stone. I did one for Kevin Brock for his podcast. I got, we're just doing more. I've got like 4 or 5 more. I'm like addicted now, right? So it goes back to
Yeah.
the whole AI thing, right? Is
Back to the
using
12-step
AI.
program.
Is there's still money to be made for everybody. There's still things that you embrace it, and there's some musicians that may not like it because they're being put out of work, and you just got to figure new ways to kind of reinvent what you do, but take your art form a different direction. And
I like that Stone, that fish, that driving with Sony Stone one. That was really she did a really good job on that one. I like that one. I like
so
them
we
all, but
got.
that one there's some favorites.
Oh yeah, no, she makes them short. She makes them small. There's ways to take little bits and pieces to recirculate them into smaller segments, and so there's more
Yeah.
to come with that. So I definitely got a few more to I need a fishing with Stony Stone one. I need one for everything. I got too many
Hey, we'll have
brands.
to get Warren
Yeah.
one.
I got cooking with Stony Stone. We got
One
all
for
these
Sun
things I
Outdoors.
got to get more theme songs for. Warren, you need a theme song.
He does. Yeah, well, they give him something fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
She
Richard,
just.
thank you very much, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, if anybody has any questions on it, just let me know and I'll put you in touch with her. She does a really good job. But thanks, guys.
Sweet.
I appreciate it.
All right,
Good.
thanks.
Talk to you.
Richard.
See you,
All right.
Richard.
So Richard Mutri, always welcome to come on and talk about what he's got going on. One thing we got coming up that we didn't really address, we talked a lot about, is the Catfish Bash. So you guys got your 10 spot in there.
Yep.
I think we came in one team above
Two.
two teams.
Two
We're
teams.
two teams above you?
Yes.
Oh, the
Yes.
rivalry is now a rivalry.
Pictures on the wall.
We actually flopped spots
We did.
with Mendocino.
Oh wow.
Mendocino it came in, and this is the thing, right? Is I like to do kind of the Monday morning quarterback thing, and I look at the statistics, right? I got a lot of data on all the teams and how they did, and a lot of people discounted Mendocino to say, oh, I don't need that's a small weight, whatever, and for me it worked. Why? Because now I got ahead of my competition.
Right.
And the thing is like all season long, it's not a rivalry till you win. Well, look
Right.
who's on top now.
Yeah.
You guys been battling all
Enjoy
year.
it.
So-
Enjoy it.
So
Don't
we
worry.
still got one more battle to win the year, regardless
Mm-hmm.
of where we finish in the overall championship.
Right.
As long as I'm in
$5,
front
$5.
of as long as I'm in front of Team Sift, I don't care. So
It's
where's it gonna
it's-
end?
It's a wonderful, like I said last week, it's a wonderful thing that God gave us.
what's that?
That
Water?
ability to dream.
Ah!
And you can keep doing that.
All right, we're gonna see. I got
That's
a
awesome.
great lineup because I got my boy Anthony that always catches a fish, and
Dude, he's
I still always have an empty seat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we
So
do too.
I may be
Yeah,
reaching
we
out
do
to
too.
JR saying,
Hey.
hey, it's championship time, JR. We need you on the boat. Or Big Willie if he's, around.
I may have an empty spot on my boat too, so I may
Who are you going
reach
to bring?
out.
Dieter Wellhorn's
No,
going to join your
no.
boat? What are you going to
No,
Who you
I've got
who's your
somebody.
ringer?
I've got somebody in mind, and I'm not letting it out of the bag until I know if I've got that empty seat or
Now
not.
it starts talking.
Now,
Yes,
it's just-
now it's talking.
yeah.
Yep.
you don't know anybody that's a catfisherman that.
We'll
We'll see. All right. We'll see. So
So
yeah, then it's on. I'm glad you guys made it.
Yeah.
Again, I talked a little bit about Hook 'em Big. They had a struggle this year. They made a wild card spot. They're in.
That's awesome.
So my as much as him and I have Darren and I have a rivalry. I really want to see Hook 'em Big do some good thing. I think they put in the work. They worked
Yeah.
hard this year. They just haven't been
He's a
able
good
to
guy.
fish in the boat. But I'd love to see those guys actually win this thing. Honestly, I'd love to win it myself. But if it wasn't me, well, 10th spot would be awesome too. You guys coming. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at your guys' story and say you're brand new to this, and the guy who's in second place, Donald Kellogg, Alley Cats, they're new too,
They're new too. Yeah, they're new too.
and they've been killing it.
Yeah, they're on it.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting to see there's a lot of locals that are in the
Yeah.
tournament that aren't on the leaderboard,
Yeah.
right? So when people
That
start
surprised
talking,
me.
well, exactly.
Yeah.
So when the word cheating comes up, but you'll hear a lot of cheating. The teams that do well, the first thing they say, oh, they're cheating, right? Well, I've looked at some of these teams that have been in the scene longer than me, or the same time as we have, right? Because we're still, I would say, still new to it. I've been doing it 10 years. We've been doing it a few years, and we put in the work. And what I see in the statistics now that we track it, for every tournament, if these guys are cheating, they suck at cheating.
Right.
That's all we gotta say, right? Because they're not always winning.
Yeah.
It's a mixed bag, and if they're looking at that money grab and they're trying to, then cheaters are addictive personalities. They're going to continue to cheat,
Trying to cheat once or cheat again.
right?
Yeah.
And so I don't want to say any names because last time I said some names, it got misinterpreted.
Okay,
That they're
yeah,
talking about you. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. No names mentioned.
Then why are you looking at me?
No names to mention.
Right.
You
I
can
think
always
you guys got to
watch me and Dave cheat because it's all
Oh,
on
it's
video.
all right. It's on the video. Yeah, it's all
Well, that's
live.
what-
It's all live.
Anthony and I say too is we always have a camera during tournament that runs the whole time.
Right,
I may not
yeah.
use it, but I have a camera that runs the whole time. So
Yeah, me
there's
too.
any
I mean,
question of whether we're cheating or not, it's on the front of the boat
there's no-
looking back.
Yeah.
I think
see the whole day.
the Catfish Bash guys. I think all of them are pretty good. So
Yeah.
I think everyone I've met seems pretty honest
Seems to
and
be pretty decent.
decent and great. So I really enjoy the Catfish Bash.
And we're really trying hard to get the right element in there, and we've had some hard decisions to make this year with things that have happened, and
Yeah.
we
Which you guys stepped up and made those decisions.
made those
And you
decisions.
should have.
and hopefully we won't have to do that next year. We set
Right.
a standard, and hopefully everybody holds to it. And that, in fact, there is some talk, and it's just some talk, is it's a new year. New year to me says, well, maybe we need to relook at maybe people that we didn't allow to fish or had issues, and is it worth
New
giving them a second
beginnings.
chance, new
Always is.
beginnings,
It always is.
and give them a chance to
It always-
screw up again?
yeah.
And it's like if you want to not, I mean, if you want to show that you can't do it,
Yeah.
then we'll just kick you out the second time.
No,
but,
right, yeah.
But
Yeah.
part of it is, do I want to risk the reputation of the bash by having these elements, or
Yeah.
do I? So it's something we're still talking about. No decisions have been made.
Yeah.
But I think there is something said that we have to relook at a few things, and
And that's when you can also sit down with these people and have a discussion with them beforehand.
Oh, for
You
sure.
know?
I think everybody deserves a second
Yeah.
chance.
yeah. So we'll
That's
see.
what I mean. It's
Most
human-
people deserve a
humanity.
second.
Yeah.
Most people.
Yeah.
Some maybe not.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got another question.
Yes,
for you.
sir.
So for the championship, right?
Yep.
We're fishing it, and if somebody else wanted to fish that weekend, that Saturday, can they get into a tournament too?
Yeah.
Or-
So we are running 2 tournaments.
The open.
On the open,
Mhm.
right? And the open registration is low. Normally those things fill up quick, but for whatever reason we're not getting a lot of people, and so I'm really encouraging people, you want to go out and have a good time experience, register in the open. Right now I have 1 team registered.
Oh, wow, in the open?
Right.
Okay.
So Jake was like, well, did we cancel the open? I said no.
Not
I
yet.
don't care if you have 3 teams, 4 teams, 5 teams, because it's all based on the payout.
Right.
So if 1 team enters, guess what? They won the open.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
If there's
their
2
money
teams,
back.
now there's not a lot of money in it, but
But-
you're there.
Yeah.
What's interesting is if that one team enters and they're the only one they can win first place, second place, third place, big fish,
They could win
blind
it all.
bogey.
Win it all.
You get all their money back.
Right.
Minus whatever the 20% or 20%,
Yeah.
either 80% payout. Also.
Yeah.
But the thing is register in the open.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive. It's
Yeah.
going to be a great time. You have a big chance of winning some cash. And the bigger we get, we've got 15. And this is the thing I was telling Jake. I look at the numbers. We've had up to 40 teams at one time in Bash. Most of the numbers are around that 20, 25, somewhere in there, not more than 30. But when you had half the field in the championship,
Yeah.
well, you only got 15 boats that have entered throughout the whole year, maybe 20, right? Because we've had 40. So where's my math? The Delta, a lot of those guys I look at only fished 1 or 2 tournaments.
Right.
So you go, okay, they're probably not going to fish. And the rest that didn't make it, like Pandemic, are you going to enter? I haven't seen an entry yet, so I would say enter. Some of those other guys,
Pandemic.
huh? Yeah, Pandemic. I asked, but so I'm seeing to see if people wait till the last minute to register.
Yeah.
But I hope to see some more people join the open.
Yeah, that'd be
So
great.
if you're watching this and you haven't registered, get in.
Get in there, yeah.
$150
Get in there.
to get you into, to have a
Just
good
the basic
time.
entry. Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
And see if you even like it. And consider this last one as open is
Right.
your testing ground for, do I want to do this next year?
Kind of like we did, me and Warren did on that first one. It was like, when we were at Fish Festival, we had no clue.
Right.
Yeah.
And now here you are.
And here we
in
are.
the championship.
In the championship,
I'll
so-
tell you what, that first one we did in 2024 was in December,
It was in December.
and it was freaking cold.
Oh, come on. It's because you have no hair.
No, it was cold. It's funny because it was cold enough that honestly, I charged my batteries the Thursday night before we left. Went up there Friday, so I charged my batteries up in my boat Thursday. They were dead Saturday morning. That's how cold it was.
Wow.
Well, it sounds like you have bad batteries.
Yeah.
No,
I've done bass tournaments up at Clear Lake and it snowed,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. I don't like the snow.
Yeah.
So again, this goes back to the conditions throughout the year.
Yeah.
Richard's having a 1 weekend tournament. You go out there, you have fun 1 weekend. Great format, works. It's a great thing.
Yeah.
We're doing the whole. Let's do this. This is like separates, I would say, the men from the boys in the sense.
Yeah.
You're gonna commit to this or you're not, and you're gonna have fun. You're gonna chase this or you're not, and
Yeah.
and if you don't want to, that's okay too. Just fish the 1 or 2.
Right.
But come out and have a good time. A lot of great
No,
people.
that's what it is. Yeah, it's all about
Yeah.
a good time meeting people.
Yeah, and
camaraderie,
that's the
sit
thing is-
around,
And a chance to
BS.
win some money.
Yeah,
I've
and
met a
it's
lot of
funny.
good people, a lot of nice people.
Yes, a
this
lot.
over this last
Yeah,
year.
it's been great. I mean, Warren
Yeah.
really have enjoyed meeting everybody.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
And if you're doing it to win, you're doing it. I mean, to win the money, you're doing it for the wrong reason.
Right.
You're
Yeah,
doing it
that's
to have
how
a
it
good
is.
We're here for
You
fishing.
guys are definitely not.
No, we're here because we love fishing.
Yeah.
You know,
And as we got to know you guys throughout the year, we did that Kevin Brock salmon trip. That was a blast.
that was a blast.
We had fun out there. And it was
Yeah.
great seeing you guys, being able to fish together.
Yeah.
That was fun.
We
And
fished
then the
next
coke-
to you.
And the kokanee deal we did, that was fun.
Yeah.
Up there at Bowles Bar, that was fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, a lot
We
of great
enjoyed it.
fishing.
Yeah.
I haven't been asking anything about comments. Eric, is there anything comment-wise we want to address?
Any
Ben
Q&A?
Harper can eat a dick.
Ben Harper.
Yeah.
Hey, here's another guy that
There's
made,
another guy.
made it into the wild card.
Yep. So Ben is another new one. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we brought that up. So
Congrats,
thank you
Ben.
for your negative
Congrats,
comments. Eric will address you in person. No, but no. Ben Harper's been one that's kind of been. I've talked to him outside the tournament, and he's been a touch and go. There's been a few things he's had issues with, and we're trying to address everybody's concerns. But he's stuck with it. He got the wild card spot, and so pontoon boats can be catfish boats.
Oh, heck yeah, they're comfortable.
And you can use hot dogs and still do pretty well.
Those Bar S hot dogs were good, huh, Ben?
Mr. Bar S.
Yeah.
So,
Did you use the Bar S when you caught your 25?
funny thing is, the very biggest catfish I caught from this year was New Year's Day when Anthony went out. It wasn't a hot dog.
Yeah.
28.5 pounds, I think it was,
Right,
on
yeah.
a hot dog.
I mean, I saw the video. I saw that.
There was So don't discount the hot dog.
No, right, no.
Yep.
Salt them up a little bit. Let's go.
Pickle juice. Soak them in pickle juice.
Right.
It's another
Real
secret.
loud,
I'm telling you, pickle juice. We've done it.
Okay.
We put it in
Yeah.
pickle juice, and that was another Kevin Brock secret: is put them in pickle juice, and it works.
Interesting.
Yeah, you should try it out. It's tournament time, Darren. Chicken feet. We did chicken feet too.
Yeah.
I saw that. That was pretty cool.
And they spit them up the next day in the live well, so we know they will have chicken
I
feet.
bought
Oh, yeah.
half a ton of chicken feet after that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Warren, he's got to be right there. He's got to be right there with the Joneses.
Hey, it was interesting. We didn't catch one on a hook, but they were spitting them up, so we know they ate them.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Anyway, we are getting close to the top there.
Champion sponsor photo challenge.
Champions. Oh yeah. So here we go. Warren, I'm going to ask you a question first. Before I throw this out there. Have you ever seen a striped bass, when you hooked a striped bass, breach out of the water like a salmon or like a kokanee or a trout or sturgeon? Have you ever seen a striper come out?
Nope.
No.
I haven't either.
So here's the challenge. If you can show, and this we will tell if it's AI or not. It has to be a real, because we're getting pretty good at making AI, which means we're pretty good at telling fakes as well, because there are certain things to look for, especially as photographers. We can look at that stuff. But he's putting up $250 of his own money out of Champions Cleaning Solutions as a sponsor.
Okay.
Anybody who can produce a video of a striper reaching out of the water.
Easy,
And
easy to do.
It's got to be an uncut video. It's got to just be, it's landed, it's there.
Now,
$250.
does it have to be your own video or something you found on the internet?
Nope, it has to be your own video. So like if
Okay.
Warren and them, so it's Warren video doing his normal thing, and
Okay.
boom, the striper is breached. Not just coming, it's got to be like breached out of the water, like a salmon would, or
Okay. Yeah.
So we've done a little research, and apparently they don't do it, but we want to
I
see.
bet you can
Will
get him
they-
to do it.
Now I made an
there's
AI video
Right.
today showing it.
Yeah,
But it
was-
wasn't a
I
striped
saw-
bass, it
No,
was
it
a-
was
It
walleye.
was
Walleye.
Walleye, yeah.
You might have to do it like you do with the sturgeon, is put a little pressure on them and.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's the challenge. Champions Cleaning Solutions putting up $250
All right.
Oh.
to be able to spend at
Is
one of the
that's
local.
Anthony, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
Anthony's
Yeah,
cards.
Anthony,
He
thank you,
puts
buddy.
money
Yeah.
out. So it could be a Johnson's.
I'll
bait
pocket
tackle
that
type
for you,
thing,
buddy.
Or it could be a Fish Kevin Brock thing. You want $250 to spend at
Yeah.
Kevin Brock or Johnson's, but we will work the details. But there's
How about
$250. Or it could be both.
Yeah.
Could be both.
Hold my sweet tea. I'm there.
There you go. So challenges out
Now,
there.
is there a size limit on the size? Is it got to be a keeper striper?
Yes, it's got to be a keeper striper. I like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
It can't be a
Okay.
shaker that you can
Yeah.
pull hard and it looks like
Right.
it jumps.
Right.
It's got to be a good keeper size striper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's uncut video. We want to see a real video, not this AI bullshit.
All
You
right.
can tell. We are at 8:00.
Yep.
Any final words? Things you want to
No.
say? Anything going on? You
I
want
don't
to?
know. Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling. Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling something.
Are you feeling
Feeling
it?
something.
Yeah.
Safety
We're
for
definitely
us was
feeling it,
good.
Ben.
I know Eric's feeling it.
Heck
I
yeah.
just want to
Ben's probably feeling it.
give a shout out to my
Yeah.
wife and my mom. They're both on tonight.
Oh, sweet.
Hi guys.
Hey,
thanks for
perfect.
coming in. Love you guys.
Nice.
Anything else?
Love it.
No,
No?
that's good. Yeah.
No?
We're good.
All right.
So
Thanks for
there are a
having us.
few you got to go to Warren Fredrickson, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Warren Fredrickson Outdoors.
Outdoors on YouTube.
Yep.
And then Facebook.
It's just Warren Fredrickson.
Yeah.
So check those out. A lot
Yeah.
of great videos. This guy's an amazing
Awesome
videographer. Different styles. I like different styles. We kind of have the way we do it, and Warren
Yeah.
does a little different thing, and really love watching his stuff.
Yeah. And we show everything what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
there's
give.
no-
Yeah.
No secrets.
Nope.
No
Spots, the gear.
We'll help you with the gear. You guys have questions too. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely ask in the chat.
Sure.
on YouTube on his
Yeah.
channel. We'll definitely answer them for you.
So
Sounds good.
there's that, and then Thursday night, 7 o'clock on Fish Kevin Brock. Go to that page. We will go live. Much different podcast. It's just me and Kevin online.
Kevin's
Talking
awesome.
fishing and some inspirational words and stuff like that, and a lot of
Ben says he's feeling it.
he's feeling it.
Nice.
Good.
Deal.
Alright. I want to see some challenges with you catfish guys. Is
Yeah.
you know, Darren and I have a challenge out there outside of the tournament of
Yep.
you know, it's some bragging rights,
$5 and change.
and then
I think
if you guys can make banners for your teams.
Oh, that's right.
Make a banner, get it printed. You can get them done at Vistaprint or Kinko. Like, Kinko's even exist anymore. Staples, places, FedEx, right? They don't cost much. $75, $100. Have a cool banner with your name.
3x5 or something.
3x5, something we can throw up and just make it show like a big old event. So I've got a couple old farts banners that we have that we've thrown out there, and so get some banners, show some colors, show your team spirit,
Yeah.
and then let's see who's gonna win this thing. It's winner take all.
Yep.
Oh,
I think
right
it's
on.
$2,400. The big fish is up to I think $600 now if I look at the entry fees.
Beautiful.
Bogey is getting up there as well. So 3 ways to win some
It's gonna
decent
be
money.
great. It's gonna be great. It's
So,
gonna be great.
I mean, you
Yeah.
sweep it, you can be clearing $3,500 probably.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, if you clean sweep. We've had one team.
wife can buy some new
sweep it.
shoes.
There you go. I ordered these shoes for you, honey, but it came in as a fishing
Fishing
reel. I have
rod.
no idea.
I don't know what happened, but I'll keep this and order another pair.
Anyway,
Yep.
we're a little bit over. Thank you guys for tuning in. This will be on YouTube tomorrow, all edited and polished and sent out there.
Yeah.
So thank you all.
Thank you,
Good
Sonny.
night. See you
Thank
next
you, buddy.
week. All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Darren,
Thanks.
all right.
All right. Circle.